Hello aspirants, it's me Asomya, came up with another video. Before going to the video, I just want to wish you all a happy new year and all your dreams should come true this year. Keep a goal and make sure you reach the goal by this year at the end of December, before December only. So, last video before last Wednesday I uploaded a video about the article the which was a trial, and I'm so happy. I got around 50 plus views and around 10 subscribers, which boosted up me and made me to use this technology, and further I'll come up with many videos. So this video from this video I'll going to explain you English, and if I can I'll go with the quant also. Before getting to the video and all, as usual I'll come up with a quotation: no matters how you feel, get up and never give up. This is a quotation which boosts you up, and I'll give you these quotations in every video. Okay. So basically our problem, are you comfortable in speaking English? If you're comfortable, if you're comfortable, then it's fine. If you're not comfortable, let's go know the reason where we are lagging on, and if we can solve that the problem which we are lagging, then we become masters, right? So I classified in this way: English consists of A to Z, all alphabetics, those are alphabetics, all alphabetics together it consists of words, number of words together becomes a sentence, number of sentence together paragraph next level is essays next level is lesson, chapter, number of chapters together called as book. So our problem is not about alphabets, which is of A, B, C, D. It's not our problem. We can easily write. We have 26 alphabets. We know it because we learned it. And if our problem is words, then it's not a big deal. You need to learn vocabulary. To learn vocabulary, you should not mugify many number of words. It's easy. There's a trick called as prefix and suffix. If we learn prefixes and suffix, we can easily identify the meaning of the word. So that is not the problem. The problem is sentence. Why we are facing problem in sentence? Because our Indian languages is not depending upon the grammar. So basically sentence means grammar plus words in a arranged manner. So our Indian languages are not, we never learned verbs or tenses, prepositions in our own mother tongue. It's easy because we learned only the meaning of the word. If we learn the meaning of the word, we can use it. So but in English it's not like that, it's different. In English we have grammar, we have rules, and we need to follow, we need to speak according to those rules. We can't just learn the meanings and we can't speak. So that is the reason we found it difficult English, but not our own language, our Indian languages. It's easy when we learn our Indian languages, but English is quite different from its regular language. So number of sentences together, paragraph, as I said before. So what we need to do? If we know the problem, if we can solve it. If like problem is like halfway there to solve the problem. So that is the reason I came up with a parts of speech, grammar. So there are 8 number of parts of speeches: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjections. So in this video I am going to explain you about nouns, but coming up videos I'll explain you all these 8 parts of speech. No problem in that. So noun. What is a noun? Name, place, animal, thing. This is a noun. We grown up. We need to learn in different manner. So we have 4 types of nouns: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, abstract noun. What is proper noun? Name of a person, place, thing is called proper noun. Example: Ram, Delhi, pen. This is called proper noun. And the thing is, There's no need. You need to come up with your own examples. Don't mugify or don't see the examples. Come up with your own examples. Then that would be very easy to learn the language. If we see only examples which they given, it becomes so difficult for us. So these are my own examples. Common noun. It refers to the person, thing, place, or same kind or class. So it's like, see the example. If we look into the example, we can understand what I am saying. So girls, we have number of girls, but together we call it as girls. So that boy, dog. We have number of breeds in dog, but one we call it as dog. City, number of cities, we call it as city. So this is the best examples. And collective nouns, next one is collective nouns, which is spoken as a whole unit. Team, army, organization, like this. Can you guess the difference between common noun and collective noun? If you can, comment the section below. So if you can't, the next video I'm going to say you, no problem. Abstract noun is like character. See, I'm just simplifying it completely. I'm compressing it and simplifying it in a very easy language, so that would be easy for you to understand. So honesty, brave, young, these are. So these are characters. The third one is a whole unit. You can understand difference, right? So this is all about noun. As I said, you 4 types, and these are 4 types. Let's get into the rules of the nouns. Okay, we have 10 types of rules. First rule is, some nouns always take plural form, they don't have singular form. Like scissors, we don't say, though we have one scissor of number of scissors, we say scissors. We don't say one scissor, 2 scissor. We don't say it. Ashes. So in the same manner, we can't say 1 or 2. They are number. We can't count it. Ashes we can't count it, but scissors we can count this. Next is, some look like plural, but they are singular only. News. Here NEWS. So leave about the news, because north, east, west, south, it's like that. When we come to politics, it is S. We write S after the word politic, we write S. Physics, after the physic, we write S, which turns physics. Economics, so we use S here, which looks like plural, but they are singular, because physics we have number of theorems, experiments and all. Because I can't explain you, because I'm not a physics student. I can't even explain you economics, because I learned it long back. I don't remember it properly. So that's the reason. And all subjects are like categorized in this way only. They look plural, but they are singular. Third one is, some noun look like singular, but they are plural. Cattle, police, see, computers, different. Okay. Perfumes, yes, we have, yes. Okay. Police, if we find number of, in police we have, police is like constable, SIG, many come together as police. In the same way, cattle, number of animals, we call it as cattle. So like that example. Next, third one. Used in singular, but they are uncountable. They don't take an a or an. So here, scenery, a scenery, we don't say a scenery. Furniture, advice, poetry. So these all are, we don't use an furniture, an advice. So we don't use that. So that is the difference. So we don't use a or an in this examples. Like single, they look like singular, but they are uncountable. Furniture. So next, some nouns have some form, but they are used for singular as well as plural. Example, fish, crew, family, team. Say if I want to introduce my father, I say my family, my father, I say. But we can't say my families, we don't say like that. though we have number like 4 or 5 in number, we don't use the word S, we don't use the letter S, we just use the letter, we don't use the letter S, we just say family. So that is the difference. Some nouns have plural meaning, but if definitely numerical adjectives are used. Pair, which means 2, dozen, which means 12, but if we use 2, it becomes plural. Pair means 2, but we use it as singular. Dozen means 12, but we use it as singular. 1 dozen, dozen, so it's singular. If we use 2 pairs, which means 2, 4, it turns 4, which means here the same way, 2 dozen, 2 dozen, which means 24. Have you understood that? Though it is 2 or 12, it categorized as singular. When we add a number to that, it becomes plural. So that is the thing. Some nouns repeat after prepositions. The noun will be singular, like town after town, hand on hand. Town after town means like one town, after that another town. Towns after towns we don't use. In the same manner, hand on hand, we don't use hands on hands, we use hand on hand. It's like, which means shake hand. So for this 8th one, I didn't give you any description because it turns, it's quite confusing if I say you description. So I'll explain you normally only with an example. Why I didn't write the description, because in any of the rules we don't have a title or a topic name, something like that. So it's just a description. With example I can manage it. So 8th one is, he gave me 1 rupee and half. She gave me 2 rupees and a quarter. Here you can see 1 rupee and 2 rupees. You understood, right? When it 1, we call it as singular. When it is number, we call it as plural. Okay. 9th one. Some nouns fall both genders. We can't say student, which means like girl and as well as boy. Only for girls we don't use students, only for boys we don't. It's not like that, right? It's both. Student, which means like either it's girl or boy. President, person, examples. These are the examples. Next one, 10th one. Some nouns are used especially for females. Like example, madam. We don't use a boy, we don't call it as madam. We call a man as sir, but not madam. For only for women we call it as madam. So same way, maid, we don't call there is no boy, they don't call maids, they are different. In the same manner, sisters, hospital, we have sisters, right? Nurse different, sisters are only for females, like that. Okay, I hope you understand all these 10 rules and noun definition. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe. Comment below. Thank you.